Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This video is for earth signs for the month of March 2021. So if you are a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, you are in the right place. And I'm so excited to see what's in store for you this month. So we are in Pisces season currently. Pisces is ruled by water. We've been here since the end of February, and we will be here through most of the month of March until we switch over into Aries season, which is ruled by fire at the end of the month. So let's take a look at your important dates ahead. All right, Earth signs. So the first important date is actually in February, not in March, but I feel as though we are going to feel the effects from this day into the beginning of March. And that is today, actually, March 27th. I'm shooting these videos during the full moon in Virgo. I thought it would be great to have the full moon in Virgo vibes infused in my videos. So this is a really positive lunation, especially around romance. So there's that to start your month off with, because we're going to feel these vibes because February is a short month. The full moon's on the 27th. The next day is the 28th. And then it's the 1st of March. So you're going to feel that full moon into the beginning of March. So that's why February 27th is our first important date in March. I know, seems strange, but okay, the next important date is the 13th of March. This is the new moon in Pisces. Pisces is a really sensitive lunation for the moon, and it could bring about intuition or insecurity. So be really good about checking in with yourself this weekend, or that is on a Saturday, that weekend. Check in with yourself. If the vibes are coming from a place that's making you feel worried, anxious, scared, that's your insecurities. But if the energy feels like it's coming from a place of detachment, especially from outcome, then that's your intuition, okay? This would also be a great weekend to really focus on that and bring some clarity and some consciousness around that for you. It could really help you decipher the voice between your insecurities and your intuition, okay, Earth signs? Then on the 20th of March, we are going to switch from Pisces season to Aries season. So we move from water to fire on the 20th. And another big thing about this date is it is the spring equinox as well. So spring is really just around the corner, everybody. I'm really excited. Spring's my favorite season. I can't wait for everything to blossom. And then on the 28th, we have a full moon in Libra. So this full moon is going to be all about taking into account your feelings when making big decisions. And if you have to make a big decision with others involved, take their feelings into consideration as well, okay? Those are the big dates for March 2021. Now let's take a look at things with the tarot. We're going to go week by week through 4 weeks. 2 cards for each week. I'll be using the Light Seers Tarot. It's a fantastic deck. All right. Let's take a look at your month ahead. For my earth signs, that's Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgo for the month of March 2021. All right, what's your first card, earth signs? It's the King of Wands. To start your month off, earth signs, into the Queen of Cups, into the Five of Wands, into the Tower, the end of the second week, to the Ace of Cups at the beginning of the third week, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the end of the fourth week, and your last card of the month is the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Earth signs. Okay, let's see. Starting your month off in these full moon and Virgo vibes, the King of Wands, Earth signs. It totally makes sense to me that you're going to start this month off in this energy of Pisces season and this watery energy, Earth signs, of really wanting to feel more grounded, especially in areas of career. I feel like maybe for you, Earth signs, you're not really letting yourself off the hook from work until you feel more secure going forward. Not to say that you feel insecure, but you really want to feel your grounding. And it's like, if you can create this, if you can sink deeper into this feeling of support or feeling supported around your work and your career, especially in Pisces season when the energy is so watery and so dreamy, it's like you have really anchored into that. And I feel like that is really your focus right now. And going forward is matters of the career. All right, Earth signs, I feel like that's going to be kind of your theme for the month, actually, is what I'm hearing. Even though with the Queen of Cups right after this is like a Pisces card if I've ever seen one before. You also, to, like, if you can't beat them, join them kind of thing. Like, you also have to, as much as you want to feel grounded because you're an Earth sign and like sunk in, like you have your feet firmly in the sand, remember those waves are going to come too. And don't be so sunk that you can't move or that you're not flexible, okay? I know for some of you Earth signs, you can get really planted, Taurus, in how you feel about things or in the way that something should be or the way that you feel that it is. And it's really hard to move you. So feel the earth. Feel supported, feel that grounding. She is here helping you. She loves you, Earth signs. But don't get so sunk that you are immobile, okay? Because that could be detrimental to the career. Be flexible. Remember to go with the flow as well. Be open to the current that Pisces season has to offer. Allow it to help you, allow the waves to come and like float you as well. Because if you're too immobile, if you're too inflexible, here at the beginning of the third week, you have the Five of Wands, and I feel like that could really cause some conflict either in your work relationships already or possibly in your interpersonal or romantic relationships if you're just too, if you're not willing to move, if you're not willing to compromise, if you're not willing to go with the flow a little bit more, okay, Earth signs? And just really kind of opening up to being open up to being the fact that you are a universal being. Like, yes, you are an earth being and you are so committed to the planet and earth as being an earth sign, but also realize that earth is a part of the universe and you are a universal being as well, is what I'm hearing for you, Earth signs, okay? So you don't have to close yourself off. You don't have to limit yourself. This is really about like checking where you might be constricting or confining yourself, okay, Earth signs? This is about opening that up, allowing yourself to feel grounded, but also allowing that flow in. You're not disconnecting from the earth. If you astral travel or astral project when you're dreaming or in your subconscious realms, if you're playing with the metaphysical, like that's also another way to connect with the earth, okay? And I feel like some of this confusion or clutter or like misunderstanding is really going to start to clear and open up for you. But I feel like the areas where you are kind of cutting yourself off is where the light needs to be shined for you, okay, Earth signs, with the Five of Wands at the beginning of the second week. And it's time to clear those out, says the Tower, from all areas of your life. Anywhere you're cutting yourself off, anywhere where you're restricting yourself, anywhere where you're too immobile. Look at where you might be too rigid in your life and ask yourself where you can open up, where you can open the energy there, where you can bring fluidity. How can you learn from the waters of Pisces this season and go with the flow? If not, the universe is going to push you and things might get a little uncomfortable with that Tower energy there at the end of the week. But in that pushing, in that prodding from the universe, by the beginning of the third week, you're going to feel a new space open up for you, especially in your heart. Oh, excuse me. I had to burp. When I burp during these readings, it means that I'm moving energy, and I'm reading for a huge chunk of the collective for all Earth signs. So that's what the burp's about. So with the Ace of Cups here, I feel like there's new potential. There's new openings available to you, especially in your heart space, especially in matters of the heart and relationship and things that you feel really emotionally aware of. There's going to be a newness there, a spark, a opening, and a connection that's going to be made for you the beginning of the first week of, the third week of March, okay? So because it's coming in as the Ace of Cups, I feel like this is new emotions, new relationships, new potential, especially around relationships or things that you love, people that you love. The Three of Pentacles is the end of the third week for you, where this is, you're going to see yourself starting to build new community, calling in more like-minded people. I feel like there's also going to be some ability or some time that you're going to be able to teach and support others as you take in learning from people as well. But I feel like you're going to really see yourself in a place of wanting to share and wanting to open up more and be more vulnerable than you have been maybe any other time in your life, Earth signs. So this is a really big opening for you to expand your networks, to open your heart, and to connect on a deeper level with people, family, friends, new relationships, building and creating community at the end of the third week. But it's important for the beginning of that week with the Ace of Cups here to make that heart energy available to yourself as well, okay? And we have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is the beginning of the third week. This is the beginning of Aries season. This is the beginning of spring, okay? Earth signs, you're going to be moving into a space of really creating security around finances and wealth and abundance into Aries season here, because you have the Queen of Pentacles at the end of this month for you, and that's about having this general sense of security around your money and your finances and around what you're creating in your life. So I feel like there's going to be a big, substantial turning point for you around mid-month, Earth signs, where you are going to see, by being more flexible and really going with the flow in this during Pisces season, it's going to kind of clear up some stagnancy for you, Earth signs, and it's going to bring in a whole new energy of potential, especially around money, career, and finances for you at the end of the month, Earth signs, okay? And it's also going to bring in this confidence that the flow is going to continue with the Queen of Pentacles here at the end of the month for you. All right, now let's take a look at your romance message, your message from the romance angels this month, Earth signs. Let's see what they have to say. Ooh, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Attraction vibes on high this month. Earth signs. That really makes sense when I was talking about here, the Ace of Cups, really opening yourself up to new community by loving yourself first, having that attraction. It's what's going to bring in these new connections, this new network, these new people. All right, Moonology message for the month, Earth signs. Let's see what your moon message is. Earth signs. Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. Don't worry, I feel like in that second week with the 5 of Wands into the Tower, you are gonna, if you don't step out of your comfort zone, like what I was talking about this entire reading, Earth signs, the universe will push you. And look for that the second week of March, okay? And now, the Spirit of the Animals Oracle for the month. Let's see what your animal energy for the month is. Earth signs. I just got this deck on a recent trip to Joshua Tree. I'm really excited to share their messages with you. So let's see what animal would like to come forward for you, Earth signs. You got White Stag, Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. That is a very powerful animal spirit for you this month, Earth signs. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me this month. If you haven't already, if you could hit the subscribe button here on my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you could start following me on TikTok as well, I would also greatly appreciate the support there. If you follow me on Facebook or if you've come from my Facebook community, you probably already know that this week I was subject to a really bad hacking. Someone created a fake page, a fake Tarot by Megan page, and stole all my content and started hitting up direct messaging my followers, and it was just a big old mess. And that is not the first time I've experienced something like that on Facebook, and I'm just ready to move on from that platform. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of me here on YouTube. You're going to also start seeing a lot more of me on TikTok. I'm going to start moving my Facebook and my Instagram engagement from those platforms to YouTube and TikTok, because Instagram is owned by Facebook as well. If I've experienced these type of security breaches on Facebook, it's just a matter of time on Instagram. Also, the thing that really bothered me is that I reported this issue to Facebook, and a number of my followers on Facebook also reported the issue, and Facebook decided to do nothing about it, and that it was not in violation of their terms of their community guidelines. And that was really disappointing, to have my entire page basically stolen, and it was okay by them. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more of me around here on YouTube. So if you could subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it, like I was saying. And also come to TikTok with me. As soon as I hit around 1,000 followers, I can start doing lives on TikTok. And as soon as my following gets a little bit more robust here on YouTube, I'll start doing lives here. So if you could share my channel as well and tell all your friends about it, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you would like to book a reading for yourself, you can do so anytime on my website, tarotbymegan.com. Just use the book an appointment feature and you can book yourself, or you can email me through my website as well if you'd like me to book you directly at tarotbymegan at gmail.com is my email address, tarotbymegan@gmail.com. Just the same way my YouTube channel is spelled. So I hope to see you on YouTube more and over on TikTok. And thank you all so much for your continued love and support. And I will see you next month. I'll see you in April. Bye, Earth signs. I love you.